العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين أما بعد سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم وكن رب زدني علما. قال الإمام النووي رحمه الله تبارك وتعالى ونفعنا بعلمه في الدارين. قال عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أكمل المؤمنين إيمانا أحسنهم خلقا وخياركم خياركم لنسائهم. رواه الترمذي وقال حديث حسن صحيح. الله أكبر. So continuing with this chapter of the recommendations and the instructions for the fair and beautiful treatment to the women folk. And again, the hadith of Sayyidina Abi Hurairah radiallahu anhu. So he says that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that the most akmal, the most perfect, the most complete of the believers in terms of their iman, ahsanahum khuluqan, is those who are the best in character. The best in character. Allahu Akbar. So it's not simply, that those who have the longest rakats of salat, who stand up the most in tahajjud, give the most of sadaqah, these are all great things. And they also, of course, indicate and point to very high character. Character is a very complete and holistic term because it deals with iman, it deals with imani sifat, it deals with relationships with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and with the creation. It's a very comprehensive term, khuluq. So, but generally we think of khuluq as being, the attributes of how we deal with one another. Our humility, our honesty, our integrity, patience, etc. Goodwill for one another. So the best of the people who have the most perfect and complete iman are those who have the most perfect character, and therefore obviously the most perfect character that ever walked on the earth is our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa innaka la'ala khuluqin azim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says you are upon a magnanimous character. That was the character of our Rasul, and that is the character that we should aspire to know, and not only to know but to emulate. And we won't be able to emulate that character unless we know it. So that means that we should, set aside time specifically to study the character of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam. And by the way, in that regard, on Mondays we used to have this class of suluk on Fridays, and people didn't tend to show up. And then I traveled, and then it got kind of disjointed. But again, we're starting up from Monday. So it is about character building. So all of us, myself mostly, we all need to build our character. So we're going to focus on that, inshallah, on Monday nights after Salatul Isha directly. So the best and the most complete people of Iman are those who are the most complete in character. وَخِيَارَكُمْ خِيَارَكُمْ لِنِسَائِهِمْ. Allahu Akbar. In that day and age when he was saying that. And the best of you are those who are the best to their womenfolk. And in another riwayat he says, and I'm the best to my womenfolk, obviously because he's the greatest human being that ever lived. So he would be the best and the most, compassionate and the most understanding and the most beneficial for his lady folk. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the love to have that kind of character and give us the tawfiq to emulate it. Ameen. To my wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.